We've spoken to the EC, we've spoken to the NDC. We were trying to make sure that we could have had a meeting today, an IPAC meeting today. Unfortunately, because of the vetting of the presidential filing forms, the EC has today and tomorrow by constitution to ensure that those things are resolved. Because of that, the meeting cannot come on today. But we understand there will be an IPAC meeting on Wednesday, and we hope that this IPAC meeting should be able to resolve whatever problems they have. And once these things are resolved, we should be able to move forward as a country.
It appears that might be coming late because the opposition party has announced that they will hit the streets in the next 24 hours. Have you maybe tried to reach out to them or some of the stakeholders just to calm nerves ahead of that exercise?
Yeah, we have reached out to them. In fact, our first option was if we could have had the IPAC meeting today, that would have resolved the problem and not make it necessary for them to have the demonstration. Unfortunately, because that could not happen, we were appealing to them, but it looks like they may still want to go out. We've had a meeting with the IGP. He's assured us that they are going to make sure that nothing happens. My appeal to the people who may go on demonstration is that you have a right to demonstrate, but let it be peaceful. Don't go and cause any trouble. We don't want a situation where some people go and cause trouble, something else happens, and then you come back and accuse somebody.
Finally, to audit or not to audit the register, that's been the conversation out there. Does the National Peace Council have any position on whether or not we should go ahead probably with an independent audit?
The first issue is present whatever grievances you have. Can we deal with them? If we're able to deal with them, it ends there. I spoke to General. He was telling me that the EC should speak to donors to raise the money for them to do all of these things. You are not going to talk to donors. Donors may or may not. So what can we do ourselves? So let's present whatever issues we have. Let them look at it. If it's able to resolve the issues, we are done. We move forward. If it's not able to resolve the issues, we sit down and look at it. Okay, what other option do we have? But if we have not put out the grievances and we are asking for an audit, sometimes I think that we're stretching it too far. Let's take one step at a time. The exhibition is done. We've seen, they've given it to you. You've seen whatever the issues are. Put them forward. We've seen this, we've seen that, we've seen that, we've seen that. Let's correct it. What I believe we should insist on is after they've done the correction, can they bring it back to the parties to have a look at it? Or possibly, do we want to even do another exhibition to be sure?
Could it not be because of trust?
Well, this has been the major issue for all of us. All the things we are dancing around with is just because of trust. And I think that if we trusted ourselves, we shouldn't have gotten to where we are now.